Hi everyone, I have come up with a few more problems on binomial distribution. I will read out a problem for you. The incidence of an occupational disease in an industry is such that the workers have 25% chance of suffering from it. What is the probability that out of 5 workers, at the most 2 contract the disease? So it is very clear in the problem. In occupational disease, the workers have 25% of chance of suffering from a particular disease. So you need to find out, if you select 5 workers from a particular company or industry, then out of 5, what is the probability that at the most 2 workers contract the disease? So let us proceed with the solution. Let X be the number of employees or workers contracting the disease among 5 workers. So here we are assigning a name X, a number of workers contracting the disease among 5 workers, because we have taken 5 samples. Then X is a binomial variate. X is a binomial variate with parameters. There are 2 parameters of binomial distribution, that are n and p. So here n is 5. We have selected 5 workers from a particular company. Then p equals to, they have mentioned here in a problem, 25% of workers chance of suffering from a particular disease. So p equals to 25%. This is a chance of suffering from a particular disease. So 25% is nothing but, if you convert this percentage into decimals, that is fractions, that is 25 divided by 100. If you simplify this, then you will get 0.25. So your P is 0.25. Then to solve the particular problem, we need one more thing, that is Q. If you know P, then it is very easy to calculate Q. Q is 1 minus P, equals to 1 minus 0.25 equals to 0.75. So this is our Q. Then we need to find out from this is, that is probability of X equals to NCX into P raised to X into Q raised to N minus X. So this is probability mass function of binomial distribution. Then from this you need to find out, they have asked you to find out regarding probability that at the most 2 workers contract the disease. At the most 2 workers contract the disease. At the most 2 workers. So at most is means at maximum, out of 5 workers, 2 workers are contract the particular disease. So here at a maximum, you need to understand, at the most means at max. So there are totally 5 employees, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are totally 5 employees. No employees contracting a disease, 1 employee, 2, 3, 4 and 5. At most 5, 2 means here at most there may be no workers contracting a disease, there may be one worker contracting disease, there may be at most two workers contracting a disease. So you need to find out here 0, 1, 2. That is what probability of X is nothing but at most two workers contract the particular disease. Probability of X is less than or equals to 2. Here we are taking less than or equals to because here at most, so it is less than or 2. It may be two workers contracting a particular disease, one worker, or no worker contracting a disease. So 0 plus 1 plus 2. That is what here probability of less than or equals to 2 is nothing but 0 plus probability of 1 plus probability of 2. Then if you insert this into probability mass function, that here we will get ncx into p raised to x into q raised to n minus x. That is n is 5, c is, for this I am writing 0 into p is 0.25 raised to 0 plus, no, not plus, into q is 0.75 raised to 5 minus 0. Plus is there, so we'll put plus. Then per second probability of function of 1, that is 5c1 into 0.25 raised to 1 into 0.75 power of 5 minus 1. Then here I will write it here plus 5c2 into 0.25 raised to 2 into 0.75 raised to 5 minus 2. I will make bracket here. This is P0, this is P1, and this is P2. So P1, P0 plus P1 plus P2. It is 5C0 into 0.25 is to 0 into 0.75 is to 5 minus 0's answer is 0.2373 plus, and second thing is 5C1 into 0.25 is to 1 into 0.75 is to 5 minus 1 is 0.3955, and next is P2 5C2 into 0.25 raised to 2 into 0.75 5 minus 2, that is 0.2637. If you all add all these, then you will get 0.8965. So this is a probability of getting at most two workers contracting a particular disease out of 5 employees in a company. You can make note of this. This is one more problem. The problem goes like this. In a college, 20% students are girls. In a random sample of 5 students, find the probability that first one is 2 are girls, second one is at least 3 are girls. So here you need to find out 2 are girls and probability that at least 3 are girls. Let us proceed with the solution. Let X be the number of girl students in a sample. You can write in a sample. Let X be a number of girl students in a sample. Then X is a binomial variate. X is a binomial variate with parameters. There are two parameters for binomial distribution, n and p. N equals to, here in problem they are given there are 5 in a random sample of 5 students. So n is 5, number of students is 5. Then p is, they have mentioned 20% of students are girls. So 20% of students are girls. 20% is nothing but 20 divided by 100. If you simplify this, you will get 0.20. So this is our P. Then Q equals to, we need Q also. Q equals to 1 minus P equals to 1 minus 0.2 equals to 0.8. So Q is 0.8. Then N is 5, P is 0.2 and Q is 0.8. Then if you write probability of X equals to NCX into P raised to X into Q raised to N minus X. This is what the probability mass function of binomial distribution. Probability mass function of binomial distribution. This is what the background of the problem we have seen, that is, let X be a number of students and X be a binomial variate with parameters N, P and Q. Then this is probability mass function. Then you need to find out from this, they have asked you to find out, that is probability that there are 2 girls in the sample. There are 2 girls in the sample. They select 5 girls, then out of that you need to find out what is the probability that there are 2 girls in the particular sample. That we, if we write this into probability function, so probability of 2 girls in the sample, then probability X equals to 2, that is probability X equals to exactly 2. So here probability X is 2. We have taken here exactly 2 is there, so we need to write find out, that is probability of 2. If you insert this into probability mass function, that is N is 5 5C2 raised to into 0.20 raised to 2 into 0.8 power of 5 minus 2. Then 5C2, here 5C2, you can check the answer here. 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 2 is 5 minus 2 whole factorial into 2 factorial. 5 factorial is, we'll write as it is, 5 minus 2 is 3 factorial into 2 factorial. 5 into 5 factorial is nothing but 5 into 4 into 3 into 3. I will stop at 3. 3 factorial is there, so 2 factorial is 2 into 1. This 2 factorial and this 2 factorial will goes. 5 into 4 is 20 divided by 2. 20 divided by 2 is 10. So 5C2 is 10. 5C2 is 10 and 0.2 raised to 2 power of 2 is 0.04, and here 8.8 raised to 5 minus 2 is, that I will write it here, 5C2 into 0.2 raised to 2 into 0.8. 5 minus 2 is 3. So the answer would be 0.2048. This is the probability that 0.2048 2048 is the probability that out of 5 students, girl students, there are 2 girl students in a sample in a particular college. So this is answer. Make a note of. And second, they have asked me to find out probability that at least 3 are girls. At least 3 are girls. Here in previous question we have found out 2 are girls. Out of 5 girl student, out of 5 students 2 are girls. Here we need to find out at least 3 are girls. So 3 are girl, at least 3 are girls is nothing but here probability of at least 3 are girls, that probability of x equals to at least 3, that is probability of x equals to at least 3 are girls student. This we can have probability of x is at least is minimum. So here we need to understand at least is nothing but minimum 3. There are 5 students, no? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at least 3, maybe 4, then maybe 5. So 3 plus 4 plus 5. That is probability of x is more than or equals to 3. If you write here more than or equals to, then here probability of 3 plus probability of 4 plus probability of 5. More than or equals to, greater than or equals to 3, more than 3 is 4 plus 5. This includes 3, that is 3 plus 4 plus 5. And if you write it probability of 3 plus 4 plus 5 into the probability mass function, I will write it here somewhat here, that is 5c3 into 0.2 raised to 3 into 0.8 raised to 5 minus 3. Plus is there, I will put plus. And now we will write for p of 4, probability of 4, that is 5c4 into 0.2 raised to 4 into 0.8 raised to 5 minus 4 plus. Now I will write for probability of 5. 5c5 into 0.2 raised to 5 into 0.8 raised to 5 minus 5. Then for all these you need to find out like the formula. I will write it here. NCR equals to n factorial divided by n minus r whole factorial into r factorial. So all these 5c3 you need to find out like this, 5c4 the same way, 5c5 the same way. Then for I will write it directly here, you can cross check with your calci. 0.0512 plus for this 0.0064 plus for the 5c probability of 5 is 0.00032. So if you add all these three, then you will get 0.05702. So this is a probability. This is a probability of out of 5 students, there are at least 3 are girls in a particular college from selected sample, that is 0.05702. This is a third exercise in this video. I will read out a problem for you. In a large consignment of electric lamps, 5% are defective. A random sample of 8 lamps is taken for inspection. What is the probability that it has one or more defective? If you see the problems, there is a electric lamp consignment. Normally 5% of are defective. If you select 8 lamps for inspection, you need to find out that it has one or more defective lamps, right? Let us proceed with the solution. Let X be the number of defective lamps. We are given X is a number of defective lamps. Then X is a binomial variate with parameters. There are two parameters for binomial distribution, that n and p. So n equals to, here there are totally, how many samples are there? There are totally 8 samples or 8 lamps. Sample of lamps is taken for inspection. So n is 8. P equals to, P is a chance of occurrence, that is 5% are defectives. So 5% of defectives. So phi is 5%. 5% is nothing but 5 divided by 100. If you convert this, if you simplify this, you will get 0.05. So our P is 0.05. We need one more thing, that is a Q. Q equals to 1 minus P, that is 1 minus 0.05 equals to 0.95. So this is our Q. N is 8, P is 0.05 and Q is 0.95. Then here probability of X equals to NCX into P raised to X into Q raised to N minus X. So this is probability mass function of binomial distribution. Then what they have asked you to find out, here sample has one or more defective. Probability of sample has one or more defective lamps. That is what probability of a sample has one or more defective lamps. That here we write X is greater than or equals to 1, more than or equals to 1. Here if it is greater than or equals to 1, then we need to find out from 1 to 8. The total number of samples are 8. That is what probability of 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is still probability of 8. So it will be very lengthy process if you write like this. That is, you need to find out for probability of 1 plus probability 2 plus probability 3 till 8. It will take more time. Then we can reverse it a problem, and the other part we need to find out with this here. That is, we can express probability of X is greater than or equals to 1 is nothing but 1 minus probability of X is less than 1. Here greater than or equals to 1 is there. Here it excludes 1, that is X is less than 1. 1 minus probability of X is less than 1 is nothing but probability of 0. So 1 minus probability of 0 is nothing but, here n is 8, 8c 0 into 0.05 raised to 0 into 0.95 raised to 8 minus 0. 8 minus 0. Then here 1 minus 0.8C0 into 0.05 raised to 0 into 0.95 raised to 8 minus 0. This answer is 0.6634. You can check this answer with your calculator. The answer is, if you deduct 0.6634 from 1, you will get 0.3366. So this is the probability that a selected sample has one or more defective lamps in your inspection. And you can make note of this. And this is the last video of binomial distribution. If you have any confusions regarding a problem or any calculations, you can comment me in a comment box, and also try to solve the same type of problems. And if you come across any confusions or problems, and please send me a WhatsApp or through mail me a particular problem. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.